All right, finally, everybody's greened in and we're starting.
This is round two of RTS League between Lad B and GVT. Lad's got two teams, with A being their higher skilled teams and B being their less skilled teams. Most guys on Lad B are about 1650, 1700, and GVT is probably pretty similar. So hopefully we'll get a couple good close matches here. We've got GVT spawning on the bottom right half of the map, and Lad is spawning on the top left. We've got, for the god matchups, we've got red with Uranus, yellow with Uranus, and purple with Loki versus blue is Isis, green is Loki, and teal is Loki. So you've got 5 out of the 6 civs here are kind of dependent on early aggression, and then we got one being Isis for Rich, being more defensive, and he started off in a good spot being in the middle pocket player, so that helps him out, be able to get some defense on the sides before they get into him. So for Archaic Age, you'll see the typical just people scouting, seeing where resources are. It's map's watering hole. This is Lad's home map. It's the first game of the series. So you expect everybody will have quite a bit of hunt in their bases. Looks like everybody's got the typical pack of gazelle. Everybody should have, it looks like, 2 elephants too. Real close to teal here, that's good. So, and usually there's a second pack of either giraffes or not giraffes, either a second pack of gazelle or zebra. Looks like it's gazelle. So everybody will have 2 packs of gazelle and 2 rhinoceros plus whatever, or not rhinoceros, 2 elephants. And well, they do get a rhino too. So lots of hunt for all. I anticipate here you'll probably see quite a bit of early aggression. Be nice to put up some walls and little choke points. A wall here would actually probably protect teal quite a bit, and same thing vice versa. If Alfheim gets a wall here, he'd protect himself quite a bit too. Looks like purple and teal are both kind of cut off from the middle. Looks like closest entrance for purple is here, and closest entrance for teal is here. So, and then down at the bottom, it looks like the entrances to the middle are kind of more down at the bottom. Actually, this might not even get to the middle here. It looks like GVT's closest entrance to the middle might be through here, because I don't think this is going to connect. Which is actually, that's pretty rough for GVT, because purple's gonna be completely cut off from his forward town center. Yeah, it looks like it's probably the closest entrance is here. As far as you got purple with an early temple, though he's not quite aging up yet. I anticipate you'll see a typical fast heroic from Rich, being the Isis player. Conqueror's going for about a 430 advance. I anticipate yellow will be aging up right now too. Yeah, canceling the villager, so a little bit about 435. Purple with about a 445, 450, and 445. So no forward temples, which I guess the Lokis kind of fear having their initial attack getting beaten back. So everybody's building defensive right now. I'm going to load up chat, make sure you guys can hear me okay. Looks like it, no complaints. So yeah, like I said, look, this is the closest entrance GVT has to the middle for him. So Alfheim's cut off from the middle, and even Snellius is to a certain extent. So I'd say just overall the map does kind of favor Lad just a little bit as far as town centers. just with the middle being like this, it makes it a lot easier for Rich as the ISIS to fortify up the middle. And look, they're both trying to build walls here, pretty much simultaneously. It's kind of funny. Pretty decent relic for Lad here, for Snellius, more HP. And so far they're just kind of calmly building right next to each other, and finally now Snellius sees it and gets the first whack in. So first little aggression here, just over building the wall. Looks like Snellius will be able to get the wall up. Maybe. Note. Okay. Staff is taking a second town center, being the pocket Aranos, which is usually pretty safe to do. Snellius is trying hard to get this wall in before purple shows up. I don't think he's quite going to get it. Yep, he had to retreat just in time, but now he does have the outnumbered Herseers here, so he should be able to. Yeah, it's quite a dance we got going on here with the walls. A lot of drama over a little wall segment. Looks like Mato Pato BR is going with the typical racks, counter racks. I anticipate seeing quite a bit of raiding from Conqueror, green player. He'll probably try to raid both yellow and red. And you'll probably see a little bit more of straight up fighting up here on this side. You see red building on this side to help defend. Wasting his Prometheon for no apparent reason. Yeah, they're both dead. Yeah, Rich should be aging up. Well, he's still working on his armory, so he'll be a little bit delayed for a fast heroic. You'd like to see the ISIS on this map getting about an 8-minute fast heroic time. And so far it looks like Snellius should be able to hold on this side for long enough to give time for Rich to get heroic. The wall will save some time. You know, if he deletes this, he might be able to sneak in through right here. I think there might be a hole there. And just a little bit of aggression here. But pretty much looks like most of the aggression early on is going right here. I like to see, repair the wall a little bit, just to buy some time, really, because all his goal is here is just to kind of delay for as long as possible to give Rich as much time. And now you see Rich advancing; he'll be up to about 8:25 for a heroic. Not a bad time. I'd like to see just a little bit faster, but it's not huge. You see Prosperity being used. Does have Pickaxe, which you want to get before you use Prosperity. So far, I'm really not seeing a whole lot of raids from green. You would have thought you'd see, okay, here's a group here, but I'd like to see him throw up, go run down here and get some Herseers over here. And you see purple is forcing Snellius to go back to his base just before this last elephant. He's got about 400 meat on it left. So you'll probably see Rich has two options here as the pocket. He can forward build a Migdal here to help defend, or he can forward up in the center and then attack through the middle. What I'd like to do is actually see him probably. Okay, he's using Ancestor's Eclipse on Alfheim's base. Usually when you do this, you kind of like to have your myth units, your free ones there too. I don't think his Sphinx is over here, just to get a little more damage as far as raiding. And you can see even doesn't know where to go with his Ancestors right now, so other than picking off this Ulsark, they might not do a whole lot. Over here you see his Sphinx is doing a decent job up here. Not sure where. Okay, here's all his Herseer. He should put him right here and block off red. He could really pretty much eliminate this squad right here, but no, doesn't notice. And yeah, this Ancestor, all they're doing is just keeping the gold miners idle for a little bit. So not really the best use of Ancestors, I'd say. I'm not sure why they're retreating here. You'd win this fight fairly easily. Down here, yellow's playing pretty defensive. Green's got him on defense. So right now, really, just here, they're just kind of playing a game of cat and mouse. Although yellow's got a raid coming in here. If he can park right up here on the hunt, which, well, just ran out. So, and the gold mine ran out, so he should try to park his army down here. But nice walls from Conqueror. Up here you see Red's backed off the attack, looking like he's going for a little raid here. Probably knows by now. Typically you can assume by the 10-minute mark starting gold mines are gone, so now is the time to start hitting the secondary gold mines. Rich is going for a really strong boom now. He's gotten one town center already and building the second one. Snelly is anticipating this raid here and moved his villas accordingly. Rich is a little slow on getting an army. Does have 3 chariots up here. But if they can get a nice trap here, he can do a lot of damage right here. Staff is kind of getting himself in the caught up right here. He's kind of not a whole lot for his army to do up here other than just kind of die. So I don't think this is really a good idea on his part. Well, he did get some villagers here. Did get the ox cart, which is good, but now his whole army is probably going to die pretty quick. You see purple coming up for some reinforcements, but yeah, I'm not saying I don't think this trade is really worth it. Red losing his whole army just for about, I mean, it is about 6-7 villagers, but not sure the trade is really worth it. Maybe about 4 or 5 villagers. Down here you see Cracker went up to heroic pretty quickly. Atlanteans just have a huge trouble with Battle Boar, so Conqueror should win this. He just needs to get the hero Termas with his Hersier. There, now it's forcing Mato Pato. Mato Pato. It's kind of a funny name, forcing him to go back. Alright, now you see town centers are in Lad's favor right now, courtesy of Rich. GVT's got an armory up, but I don't think he's going heroic anytime soon. And I see purple's up right now with heroic 2. Red's gonna want to come down here and help out Mato Pato, otherwise these Battle Boar are gonna kind of roll over Mato's army. So right now I'd say yellow's gonna be in some pretty serious trouble. Yeah, here comes Flaming Weapons down. Yellow he needs to upgrade his towers. And he needs to get reinforcements from Red. Fortunately, it looks like Red's entire army is way up here, so Yellow's not going to get any reinforcements soon, and without any help, I think you might end up seeing actually Conqueror might overrun Mato Pato pretty quick here. Yeah, not a good fight here. He just needs to keep trying to run. Okay, he did upgrade the towers, which is good, but I think Yellow's going to lose his main town center. He probably will eventually be able to beat off this initial attack, but with reinforcements coming, I don't think he's going to be able to hold over time. Here you can see up at the top, Snellius and Rich are on the offensive up here too, while GVT sends his whole army down here. He should break up and get these Prometheans separate, because they're just slowing down the rest of the group here. And right now you see Yellow doesn't have any heroes left, so you got 8 units attacking this Battle Boar, and they're still not killing it. He does have a second town center, but you can see by score he's about 1,000 below Conqueror, so it's not looking good. And okay, he did finally split up his army. but he sent half of it back. So these Terma aren't going to do much either. So yeah, Mato Pato is in some pretty serious trouble. Then up here at the same time, Purple's on the defensive too. And here come the Terma to save the world, except that they're not going to be saving too much. Rich's economy is just so strong right now too at the 3 town centers. And here come the battle board taking on town center number 2, which will fall. Yeah, yellow's pretty much dead now. So unless purple's able to do something just absolutely magical here, it's probably gonna be a pretty quick GG. Conquer did a good job just overrunning Amato Pato just pretty easily. Yeah, 2 town centers down. He's got about 5 villagers that are safe right now. The rest will probably end up dying. And up here, you just got all these charity archers. Then you got the battle board as a meat shield. Staff does have 3 town centers, though. But, quick mythic for Alfheim. Just kind of desperation here, getting the Nidhogg. But unfortunately, he's left 2-on-1 now. So, he's not going to be able to hold too long. And Red sending his army down, they're just kind of running right by everybody. And yeah, without heroes, there's just not much they can do down here. You do have quite a sizable army here between the both of them, but yeah, you need to move these up here. And Alfheim's casted flaming weapons now to beat off this attack, which it looks like it'll allow him to do so. Got the Nidhogg here just taking unnecessary fire from the hill fort. And yeah, with the 2 armies here, they have been able to beat back Conqueror, but Yellow's just lost so much already. Doesn't have any town centers, only got about 9 villagers now. And up here, Rich is just getting this so well fortified. Alfheim's not going to be able to push through here. And then he's getting raided down here too, so. And Alfheim calls it. That's a quick first game here, about 17 minutes. Just GVT was mainly Mato Pato was kind of the weak link here. Just got overwhelmed so fast by green. And then forcing red to come over and help, which meant that Alfheim is facing a 2 versus 1 here, but Alfheim, he did a pretty decent job. But yeah, just Conqueror just absolutely rolled over Mato Pato. So that's game 1.